Deshaun's legal representative's statement. So this press conference is really just going to be about football. I'll open it up.
Deshaun, I know it's going to be all about football, but can you just comment on the statement that Rusty put out so we hear just your thoughts about what he said?
Yeah, I mean, the statement is the response that, we talked about, and, everything that he put in that statement is exactly what, how I'm feeling and what we're going, through this process with.
How do you not let this become a distraction as you prepare for Jacksonville?
I focus on football. I focus on keeping the main thing, and that's when I walk into this building, focusing on being the best quarterback I can be on the game plan and trying to be better than we were last week so we can get a W.
Deshaun, how much impact everything that's going on in your life that you talked about after the game, did that affect you Sunday? Just how much is all this affecting you off the field?
Yeah, like I mentioned Sunday, I don't like to make excuses or anything like that. Those 3 hours, 4 hours we're on the field, I got to lock in and do my craft and execute my plan as a quarterback. So, again, I'm not going to sit up here and make any excuses for anything that's off the field is what's causing on the field. So, I just got to be better this week, and I will be better, and we're going to continue to grow each and every week to, get to where we want to ultimately be at the end of the year.
Did you have any idea that this lawsuit was coming when you were playing Sunday?
No, sir. I found out exactly whenever everyone else found out.
So Deshaun, were you surprised then when you did find out?
Yes, ma'am.
How much thought have you given to the possibility the league could come after you once more for the personal conduct policy?
I haven't had any thought. Honestly, my focus is just figuring out, Jacksonville's plan on defense and focusing on my craft to be the best quarterback I can be on Sunday for this team. That's something that, the NFL has to, do on their time, and, I have to focus on what's in front of me right now.
I know you said you're not worried about another potential suspension, but how important is it for you to remain on the field given that you haven't been able to play much the last 3 years?
I mean, it's very important. Availability is one of the biggest things. You got to be available for your teammates to be out there to go help win. So, again, I have to focus on what today brings, and today is Wednesday, and getting ready for these meetings and for this practice, and we'll have to see what happens.
Are you concerned about getting pulled away to have to go to New York to do another interview with Lisa Frio for this investigation?
It haven't crossed my mind. So at the time being, I'm just focusing on Jacksonville, and if that happens, then whatever I have to do with the Browns or my legal team, then that time will come. But right now, like I said, and my legal team spoke on is just focusing on football.
The attorney for the woman who filed the suit just released a statement saying that they came to your legal representation 10 months ago about a private settlement. Is that true? Because you just recently said that you became aware of these allegations in this suit on Monday.
I missed the last part you said.
You just recently said that you were aware of the allegations when the civil suit came out on Monday, and the attorney for the woman that filed the suit said that they came to you with a private settlement 10 months ago. Speak to that, or what do you
Yeah, I have no idea. I haven't heard anything. I haven't spoke with anybody, so I'm not sure. I'm not aware of that.
There's been a lot the last couple of years, and you keep maintaining your innocence. I'm just wondering, why do you think the organization and the fans should believe you and trust you on that?
I can't speak for the fans. I can't speak for anybody outside this building. But I know that, hearing from the Haslams and AB and those guys, I know that they tell me each and every day that they, support me and they got my back, and that they want me to focus on being the best quarterback I can be, So that's all I can do is just speak my truth, tell them the truth. They talked with my legal team and everyone that was a part of this whole process, and they have to make their decision. And that decision was to, give me the opportunity to come be their franchise quarterback to help this team win.
Why do you think this keeps happening?
You said what?
Why do you think this keeps happening?
I'm in the same boat as you, boss man.
Is it fair to say that this particular allegation was not made aware at the time you came to Cleveland?
I'm not sure. Like I guess mentioned before, I found out this allegation and this foul exactly when everyone else found out. Found out through media, saw it popped up on my phone, and then I called my attorneys and asked them what it was.
Is it possible that,
We're going to go back to keeping the focus on football.
I mean, if I could just, is it possible that Rusty just kind of let this, I mean, did not inform you about this one because they didn't want to continue to have to do settlements? And so you wouldn't have known about it, but maybe your legal team did?
I'm not sure. That's a question for Rusty.
In a lot of locker rooms, how much of your teammates' trust in you comes from what you do on the field versus off?
I mean, the trust has always been there. So I think the guys, they trust me. If there's anything that's out there, you can go ask any one of those guys and they'll give you an honest answer, I can't speak for anybody else, but for what, the guys been showing me and what they tell me and shake my hand and come to my locker and on the field dap me up and say to my face is, that's what they're saying, that they trust me, so.
Do you feel a need to have a conversation with them when something pops up in the
No, because they know my character. They see me each and every day. They know exactly who I am. And I think that's the difference. When you around me each and every day, you know my aura, you know my energy, you know my character, I think you'll understand who I really am.
Now, in a statement that was recently released, this, again, the attorney representing the woman in this case, this is the attorney that has been representing all of the women that have accused Deshaun Watson of sexual assault, Tony Busby. He basically said that 10 months ago, they notified Deshaun Watson and his camp of this potential lawsuit. They wanted to resolve it out of court to prevent media attention and to protect Watson and to protect, they say that the alleged victim in this case, went unanswered for 10 months. Then they filed the lawsuit. Then Watson's attorney, Rusty Hardin, finally responded. At least, again, this is according to the statement we got today. That's why you heard that one question there. Now, head coach Kevin Stefansky also commented on this today, was in front of reporters. Very brief, very, very general, but want to play for you the 19 seconds that he gave.
Regarding Deshaun's legal situation, we put out a statement yesterday. I won't have much to add past that statement. We'll let due process play out and follow the NFL's guidelines. We are 100% focused on Jacksonville, 100% focused on going on the road against a good football team, trying to find a way to get a W.
Now, of course, many are having the question over what this potentially does to the contract. Those are questions we're going to be discussing on 19 News at 4 o'clock. 13 minutes from that newscast, but of course our 3 o'clock newscast is continuing now, so we'll see you over on CBS. For now, I'm Jeff Slauson with 19 News. Have a great day, great night. Much more to come, both on air and online.
19 News, now streaming on Samsung Smart TV. Search for Channel 1035.